All right, guys, almost 3 o'clock. No word about the Wi-Fi yet, so I don't know what's happening with that. But I've been extremely productive today. I mopped the whole entire apartment twice, including outside, like on the little... Is this a balcony? I don't know. I guess it's a balcony. It's not like intended for like leisure purposes. I mean, you're supposed to like hang laundry and shit, but I don't know. I don't know what else to call it. I put away everything that was still in my carry-on, so this is now my desk. Pretty much everything that I have is away, either in here or on the desk or inside or wherever. But yeah, I have some stuff that my friends gave me. I have some pictures and some stuff hanging up. I have my like immediate makeup that I use all the time, like right there. And then just some other random shit that I have and all this stuff. My computer. Still waiting on that phone call, like I said, so I like have this glued to me in case reception is bad or something. And then, yeah, there's like, it's very strange because you guys know my house in the US. There's so much stuff. Like there's so much stuff. Like any time that I filmed in my room, you could see that I just had like all the stuff that is just like everywhere. So to come here with like next to nothing and have, I was like, oh man, there's no storage in this place. And I'm like, actually, wait, I don't have anything to fill it with, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, so yeah, I found some space for all my stuff, and I have some, just a couple things in the cabinet there, and then I have some, actually, I don't even know what's, I don't think I put, oh no, I put plastic bags in here, because, you know, you gotta hoard those. But yeah, so here's just my camera stuff, jewelry, some like shower stuff that I don't need right now, all of my tissues and everything, all my prescriptions, medicine, whatever. This is makeup that like I don't need right away, so I'm gonna just leave that there. Can I just tell you guys something? I tried putting like push pins into the wall, and this wall, like, I thought it was just like sheetrock with spackle on it or something, but it's not. I think it's like, I don't even know, like I can't get anything into it, so I have to use the command strips, like the hooks. So I did that for this thing, and whoops, one of them fell off already and pulled part of the wall off. I didn't do that. I also hung up this thing. I brought this, I was like, you know what, I didn't use it at home, like I just had it at my house. I was like, I never use this, like I'm never gonna find a use for it. And I was like, actually, it fits all of my bathroom stuff. So now my sink isn't as like cluttered and gross, and all this stuff is like up here so it doesn't get wet like when I'm taking a shower, which is good. I didn't mop the kitchen. I don't think you can, well, you can't see it, but behind that like pile of garbage is dust that's literally like this thick. So I think tonight, like late or early tomorrow morning, I'm just gonna like put it by the road or something. I don't know, because I see everyone's got like garbage and stuff out here. People come around and collect it so they can sort it and put all the recyclables and stuff, because I guess they get money back or whatever. So I'm gonna just bring everything out and hope for the best, and probably do that for the rest of the 4 years that I live here. Yeah, everything's nice and clean, feels good. You should have seen like both, because I mopped once and I was like, oh my god, all you can see are just like streaks of dirt. So I was like, you know what, I'll just finish this, push all the dirty water around, and then I'll mop a second time. And both times I did, the water was like black. It was disgusting. I didn't move all the furniture when I was mopping, so if I were to move my couch, yeah, you could see what it what it looks like, and it's really gross. Also, so if you go outside here, I was like, where does this go to? I was like, what is that hole? And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. That hole literally goes right through my wall. And then I looked and there was like a dead bee and like some bugs. And I was like, not so keen on that. And then I looked, another one up there. What is this construction? China is known for like shoddy buildings and like bad construction. Like, why do I have gaping holes in my wall in a new apartment? Like, that's not supposed to happen. I really want to run out and like get some stuff, but I don't want to risk that they're gonna be here for the Wi-Fi. So I guess I'll just stay for a little while. Maybe I'll go out and like walk around, because I'm like really tired. I'm like during out, but I don't want to like fall asleep and then miss the call or anything. I'll let you know if they come, if they ever give me a time. If not, like he said, tomorrow morning, which is like, you know, not for nothing, guys, but the TV doesn't work. I mean, well, we have a problem. So this is the plug for the TV, and then here's the plug that's for the TV. So it's that 3-prong, but they're like the sideways ones. And I don't have anything. Like I have an extension. I don't want to like start a fire because it's not the right voltage or anything. And also when I like plugged it in, it didn't work. Like when I plugged it in just to test it, it like didn't turn on. So I'm wondering if I'm like doing something wrong. I'm like, is this a fake TV to make it look like this place is nicer than it really is? Again, it is really nice. Let's just like put that out there. But why doesn't my TV work? Why don't I have, like, why doesn't it have an appropriate plug? And it's a Chinese TV, but I've not seen Chinese plugs that look like that. They're like a little bit different. So I don't know if I should like try and run an extension or what I can do, because like I said, I have this thing. They like left it in the one of the drawers when I got here, but I don't know if the like voltage, I don't know what this means. Or like I know what this means, but I don't know what voltage the TV is. I haven't even tried to charge plug in my laptop charger into this. My phone worked okay. Didn't like burn. I smelled something burning this morning. I was like, oh, because my phone was on my bed, like charging, and I was really worried when I went to sleep that it was gonna be like on fire, but it was outside. Not that something was on fire outside, but somebody was like burning something outside. I really want to figure out this TV thing. Maybe I can ask the guy when he comes for the Wi-Fi, or maybe the guy Kevin will come with him and I can ask him, because I won't be able to say this in Chinese. The hand motions only go so far. So again, I'll let you guys know if the Wi-Fi somehow shows itself today. As the time goes on, I'm getting less and less hopeful about it, so we'll see. Guys, I have literally nothing to do, like nothing that I can do. And it's like 3:30, still nothing about that Wi-Fi. So I'm pretending it's like 2000, I don't know, 5, and I'm like playing with my photo booth because I have literally nothing to do. I'm so bored. My eyes can't stay open anymore. There's literally nothing to do. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go, okay, so when I was lost, when I made that wrong turn yesterday, and it took me like 3 hours to find what's supposed to be 15 minutes away, I think I'm gonna go that way, because when I was like getting my SIM card and my bank card, you know, we were kind of like downtown, I guess you could call it. We came back up that way. So I'm wondering how far of a walk. It seemed like it was like a far, well, not far drive. It was a couple minutes of a drive. To walk there is probably like quite a bit. They were telling me, they're like, oh yeah, you know, if you go anywhere, take the, you know, 202 bus back. I'm like, how do I find said bus? Like, where are the bus stops? I don't know. I don't know how to do this in America. So I met someone yesterday that, okay, I thought they were Chinese. I think they said they were from Cambodia. No, he was from Vietnam. He said he was from Vietnam. And his friend was from Cambodia. But yeah, he, you know, spoke Chinese like perfectly. Turns out that he came here a year ago to do the same kind of a program that I'm doing. And he said he didn't speak a word of Chinese when he got here. And now he speaks like fluently. He was one of the people that was helping when I had to go and get my SIM card and all that stuff. I was like, damn, if I can do that in a year and I already have like a stronger background than he supposedly had, like, I will be happy. There was another person from Cambodia, and then there were a couple other people, whatever, and they were all speaking Chinese to each other, and I found out that they all came, you know, from different countries, didn't speak like a common language. You know, they'd been here for a year, now they'd all speak Chinese to each other because they all learned it together. That's super cool, like have a common language that you learn together, and I don't know, I guess we'll see what, you know, the next couple weeks bring. I gave them, at the office, I gave them my Chinese phone number, and they added me to like the WeChat group for like the international students or whatever, so I could be updated on everything. Side note, I didn't know this about my couch, but for some reason before I took the wrapper, like the lining thing off of it, I thought that the back part here was brown, but it's purple and lime green. Can I just tell you, did anyone play that like Barbie game, Barbie like fashion designer or whatever? Every single garment, every single thing that I made on that game when I was like, you know, 5 or whatever, was lime green and purple. Isn't it so weird? Like, this is like destiny that I would have this couch, that I would move into this apartment that came pre-furnished. Pre-furnished? No, came furnished with a purple and a green couch. Isn't that weird? I don't know. I think it's weird. Also, another side note, there are so many cute little animals. Like, I know some of them like are owned by people. Like, some of them have collars, some have this, that, the other thing, but no one leashes any dogs. Or I've seen like 1 or 2 dogs on leashes in the past couple of days, which I must say, when I was first in China in 2011, I saw 1 dog on a leash. Out of all the like hundreds of stray dogs or just dogs following their owners, I saw 1 with a leash. So to see 2 in 2 days is like a big thing. I noticed it a lot last summer too when I was here, that there were a lot more leashed dogs. Because people, I think, are getting more into the habit of like having them as family member type pets rather than with like a purpose. Like they don't necessarily have a purpose other than like their companion. Because it's very common that they're either, I don't want to say like a guard dog or whatever, but most of the dogs are strays. But I'm so tempted to like find a little dog that's by itself. I saw one yesterday and I was like, I just want to take this one home. It's so cute. But then I'm like, oh, and then I gotta walk the dog. I don't know what my schedule is gonna be. I was like, well, I could always just get a cat. I was like logistically trying to work this out. I was like, oh, I could get a cat. I was like, oh, but I don't know where all the vets are. Like, I don't think there's any vets close. You know, because if I wanted to bring, obviously I would want to bring the cat back to America. I was like, well, I couldn't get shots. Like, I don't know how that works. So I was like really trying to think, but then I was like, and also I don't know where any cat litter is and I can't order things. I don't know like how to do this stuff. So I was like, okay, no cats, no dogs just yet. Like this will have to suffice for now. I'll just like, but it feels weird not having any, like I've never ever lived without pets. Like I've always had animals, you know, in my life. So it's like, I don't know, very strange to like come home and there's literally not another living soul here. But it feels good that I have some plants now. I'm gonna go and get more plants, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put some in like each room maybe, because just, I don't know, I just feel like they really like make it feel like someone lives here, you know, and it feels good to have something that I can take care of and watch grow and stuff. And I really enjoy that. All right guys, don't mind me. I'm like seriously winded, super sweaty for 2 reasons. One, because I just went to go get dinner, so I had to like make the hike up, you know, the mountain. I just ran right down there. See that box? It's part of my garbage. I put it there. But you know, I put some other garbage before because I had to make 2 trips. It was just too much stuff. So when I left the building, I brought some stuff down, and when I came back, it was gone. So I'm assuming it's just like whenever you want to bring your garbage down, someone comes and takes it. But yeah, I had to run and go get some stuff that I forgot at the store. And I got some food. I honestly don't even know what I ordered. Some kind of, like there's noodles, and it said, it was the character for cow again, so I'm assuming there's like beef, and I don't know exactly what a lot of this stuff, maybe this is just extra soup for that, because it looks like the same thing. And on the way up, I actually ran into, I was like, there's other foreigners. I ran into the couple that lives, I thought someone told me that they lived across from me, but they're like diagonal from me. They were like, oh, are you Callie? And I was like, yeah. So they were like, yeah, we just knocked on your door to see if you wanted dinner, like wanted to go get something, but it looks like you handled that. And I was like, yeah, you probably just missed me. So it was cool like to see other people that like I could speak English with. And that sounds really like, I don't want to say mean, but you know, when you're limited in your language skills living somewhere, it's like really lonely because your conversations are very limited. So, you know, not that we had any in-depth conversation. Actually, I probably could have had that same conversation in Chinese, but you know, I asked them how long they had been here and, you know, if they'd been anywhere else in China. And they asked me if I had been to China before. It's their first time, and they trained for like, I forget what they said. They've been here for 2 months, but I don't know when they got here. Someone said that they moved in Friday, which was 2 days before me. But I don't know if that's correct because they also told me that they lived in a different apartment, but they said they've been here for two months and they trained in Chengdu for a while. So, and I've been there before, so I was like, oh, that's really nice, like it's pretty there. And they, you know, like I said, it was their first time in China. They asked if I had been here before, but then it was like starting to get really windy and really rainy. So, well, not really rainy, but like misty, like it was about to, like the sky was gonna open up, and it still really looks like it. It's really like gray and windy outside. It's not too bad today, like heat wise. It's actually pretty cool. Something heartbreaking happened. I texted that guy Kevin that was helping me with the Wi-Fi, and I was like, hey, did you like hear anything? Oh, that's my phone, hold on. Wow guys, that wasn't foreshadowing. I don't know what is. I was just gonna say, I was like, yeah, I got really bad news, like I texted the guy about the Wi-Fi to ask if he had heard anything, and then my phone rang and it was him. But before, he had said that he got a text from them or got a call or something that it was gonna take, they would be here within 48 hours. He's like, I'm sorry, it's really vague, but that's what they told me. And I was like, 48 hours? I was like, no, that's too long, I can't wait. But I was like, yeah, I guess I just gotta wait, like there's nothing I can do. But that was him, and he's like, hey, I just got a call, we'll be there in 10 minutes. So hopefully I should get Wi-Fi soon. I mean, that doesn't mean that you're gonna see this very soon because I have so much to like sift through before like this would get anywhere. Everything will be set up. I'll let you guys know. Trials and tribulations. So they came to do the Wi-Fi, and so you can see here, it's like wired from this box and it goes here, and look at this lovely hole in the wall that happened when he was trying to like hammer it in, and there's all like plaster on the ground. China doesn't do the whole Mac thing, so this doesn't plug into anything. So I have to go and get a router, which that guy Kevin said we can do either tomorrow morning or after the student meeting that I have at 8 o'clock tonight, which is about 6:50 now. So he said that, you know, we could get one and you could come back with me and do it then. Yeah, so I'm supposed to meet someone at 7:20 to go to the art building. They were like, yeah, you know, you have a meeting today. And I was like, I don't know who you are or what this is, or that no one's gotten in contact with me about anything. Yeah, so apparently that's gonna happen today, in a little bit. So I'm gonna like, my food has been sitting here the whole time because as soon as I sat down to eat, like everyone was knocking on my door, coming in, doing whatever. So I'm gonna try and eat something. Hopefully I don't get sick while I'm not home, because that's like one of my biggest fears. So I'm just gonna eat. I'm probably gonna save some of this for tomorrow or for later, because I'll be hungry. Yeah, so I have to find out what this thing about the meeting is, and then hopefully we get out early enough that we can buy the router. He said it's like 60 kwai or something. Apparently Wi-Fi works differently. He was trying to explain there was something like, to use Wi-Fi on my phone, my computer has to be turned on or something, because it all comes from the computer. I don't know exactly what it was, but it's quite different from, or at least if I'm understanding correctly, it's quite different from how Wi-Fi works, where I'm from, where I'm used to it working, where you can just like hook it up to like whatever. But he said that with the router that should be easier, but I still probably have to have my computer on. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure it out once well, I won't figure it out. He'll tell me again, and I'll just sit there like an idiot and have him explain it 12 times until I get it. Every little thing that you have to do is an adventure. So that's both a good thing and a bad thing, I guess, that there's never, oh, I was gonna say there's never a dull moment. That's totally not true. I was bored for like 12 hours today waiting for them to come and do the Wi-Fi, but that's, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna eat quickly and then walk down. It's only like, I don't wanna underestimate, but maybe like 4-minute walk to where I'm meeting this person. It's at the end of my, like the gate for my neighborhood. So I'm gonna walk there, and then I'll be, you know, I'll let you know how it goes with the Wi-Fi and the router and all that stuff. So, but at least all the wires are in, so now I just have to buy the router, so then I'm all set. Wish me luck. Morning guys, it's about 8:20. So last night, I don't know exactly where I left off, but things were actually surprisingly very eventful. You know, I was getting texts and calls from this number that they were like, yeah, we met in New Jersey. I'm like, who is this person? I could not like picture who this was. They were like, yeah, you have to come to a meeting. We have a student meeting at 8 o'clock. Like, I'll take you to the, because I told her, I was like, I don't know where the building that I have to go is, because no one showed me anything yet. And as soon as I saw her, I knew exactly who it was. And then I was like, duh, I just never knew her English name. Actually, I don't know if I knew her Chinese name either. My professor back home, I think I might have said to you guys that he had an assistant professor that was from this university, and that was her. Like, I had seen her many times. Like, I used to see her every single day, and like we never really addressed each other, and she like didn't know my name really either. She was calling me like Kerry, like Kerry or something. So I think that was just like a miscommunication, but she didn't really know my name either, and she was asking me like when I got there, and she's like, oh wow, you cut your hair, and she's like, it's been so long since I saw you. So it was really good to see like a familiar face, like from back home, like someone that I actually really knew. But yeah, so she took me to the building. Like the security guard at the building was like, oh, I've never seen you before. You know, he didn't want to like let me into the building, and I was like with the professor, and she's like, no, it's fine. I don't know, it was very strange. So I think everything will get a little bit easier once I get my student ID. I'm getting ahead of myself. So yesterday we had a meeting for the art students, and it was really embarrassing. We had to all introduce ourselves, and everyone was like, you know, like talking like, oh, hi, my name is so-and-so, and I'm this, that, the other thing. And they were like telling funny stories about themselves, because they had introduced me already as, you know, a foreign exchange student, that I'm like the only one from America, blah blah blah. I think they said I'm the first one in the program from America. I got up there and like, you know, they were saying like all this advanced funny stuff, and I was just like, 大家好，我的中文名字叫凯莉，我说中文说得不好，对不起. And then everyone like laughed. And I was like, oh, it was such a hit. I didn't even try and be funny. So you know how I'm trying to make this place look more homey, so I got some plants. Look at how much better this looks, because I went and I bought a little mug to put this plant in. Isn't it adorable? It looks so cute. I don't know if I showed you guys this. I changed it around a little bit, but I have this little black cat corner with all of my cats, their pictures. Those are all different cats. And I have some little stuff that my aunt gave me. These two are like needle felted, and this one's just sewn, but I have all these little black cat things. I made some tea. Oh, look at this cat thing I bought yesterday. I forgot. Wait, I put some tea. I promise I didn't pee in this and like plan to take it along. But look isn't that adorable? It's the funniest thing. I had to buy it. You guys know how yesterday I was saying that I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted to find a cat. Since I have black cats at home, I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if I could get a black cat or a white cat here. Guys, today is a monumental day. Let me show you why. Look at that. I am on Facebook and everything, and all of my like WeChat and all this stuff is coming in. Oh, I have Wi-Fi. I have Wi-Fi. It's a beautiful day. I mean, not physically outside. It's really disgusting out, but otherwise, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out waiting until... Oh, actually, I gotta go soon. Lily... Okay. I don't want to say anything because you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, you know, I've been talking about I want a cat. So yeah, I went to go get lunch with Lily, and I hadn't said anything to her about cats. And she's like, yeah, you know, I found this cat last night, like on the way home after meeting with you, and, you know, I think it's sick, and I want to take it to a vet, and I want to, you know, do whatever. I was like, oh, I've been thinking about getting a cat. I really would like to. She's like, oh, wait, if the cat's okay, she's like, you should keep it. Like, you can have it. And I was like, oh. So, I don't know, we're gonna go to the vet now, and like, I know that it's like really irresponsible to like be looking into getting a pet, but like, if it's something that was homeless and is gonna end up homeless again, like I can't turn like a blind eye to it. So, I mean, we just have to go to the vet. There's no guarantee. The cat could be super sick or something. But yeah, so that's gonna happen. We're gonna meet at 2 o'clock. It's 1:30 now. I'm just gonna sit here until I have to leave because I have to let my phone charge. It's like gonna die. So I'm just gonna sit here as long as I can, maybe hang out on the internet, do some stuff. I missed the internet so much. Oh, I'm so happy right now. And it's pretty fast. I mean, I haven't tried to upload a video yet, so that'll be the true test. But since I'm the only one on it, it's just me and my phone my laptop and my phone. I don't know that it's gonna, you know, be too slow or anything. I mean, who knows? What is this? Someone tell me. All right, guys, update on that fruit. So this is what, even though the peel is green, this is what it looks like inside. And it smells somewhere between an orange and like a lemon. All right, guys, gonna try it. Oh, pretty sour, like they said. It's good though. It's like eating, it's not quite that sour, but I was gonna say, it's like a warhead. Like, oh, this is weird, gross, but you're like, it's actually pretty good, I'm gonna keep eating it. back after a long day. A thing happened today. It's a thing that I am not proud of, but it did happen. They don't know how old she is. She has had a litter, at least one litter, but she is just very malnourished and needs someone to look after her, and she is very, very sweet. She's a very good girl. So I have yet to tell my parents or anyone that I got a cat. And I don't know if this is a permanent thing, if I'm just gonna, help her out and then get her fixed and then find her a more permanent home. But I mean, I'd be happy if I can find out the details of if everything works out and we're a perfect match. I would be very happy to keep her, to be her forever family, her forever mom. I bought the litter, and she's been in her, I got a carrier for her. She's been in there for like hours because I had to go out and get all the stuff, and then we were in the city and it was so much traffic. It took like an hour to get like a 10-minute usual drive distance. I mean, we'll see where this goes. She's not really, she was eating a lot at the vet, you guys will see, but she's not really eating now. I think she's just kind of exploring, so that's cool, whatever. But now that I have Wi-Fi, I'm gonna like video chat my mom and be like, so there's a thing with me here. I don't know how it happened. I wanted some houseplants and then suddenly there's a cat. I just wanted something alive, something that I could talk to. It was a long day, a lot of walking, a lot of traveling, a lot of up and down, so. I feel like that's every single day though. Like I told you guys, I feel like every little thing you do is a journey, everything is an adventure. That's just part of it. Alright guys, thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Follow me on social media, do whatever you need to do. And if you're interested, here's a clip of my last video.